Guys, are you ready for the next title fight? Are you ready for the next title fight? Please welcome to the cage, Jakub, Maciej, Kolterniak!
Ladies and gentlemen, this co-main event is sponsored by Novum Recruitment, leading staffing solutions company from Slough.
Our first fighter to the cage, Jakub Kolterniak. This is a 70 kilo lightweight title fight. He fights out of Team Bison. His nickname is the Polish Experiment. This is his cage debut. He's fighting out of London. His fight strengths are his wrestling. And all he's going to do against his opponent is follow his own game plan. And he likes to throw his hands as well, so I think he's well versed here. His favourite fighters, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Please put your hands together for his opponent, Hasib Khan!
Hasib Khan fighting out of Crescent MMA in Watford. We've had quite a few Watford boys here tonight. His strengths, he says everything, so we should expect to see good striking, good stand-up, good grappling. He respects his opponent, which is always great. And he's done red velvet cattle before. He seems to be a bit of a joker. He wants to get into fighting because he likes the lady folk, and his favourite food seems to be Skittles with pancakes and strawberries. But he likes to keep it clean. He's a fun guy, and he's out
This is a lightweight title bout.
Interesting stuff.
Introducing in the blue corner, fighting out of London, Team Bison, EFCA, Jakub, Maciej, Kolterniak!
I mean, having seen Hasib fight on other shows,
And his opponent in the red
looking
corner,
forward to this fight.
fighting out of Watford, Crescent MMA, Hasib Khan!
That's
Our
right.
referee, Sam Amity.
Yeah, you know, we have seen him fight for us, as you said. Hasib Khan lost a split decision against Shaf Salim in the welterweight title fight at the last BBFS 3. And, he's dropping down to the lightweight division to see where his chances are at and see if he can take some gold back home to Crescent MMA in Watford. But he's got a stern test ahead of him in the wrestler, the Polish Experiment, Jakub Kolterniak.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, the co-main event of the evening.
Okay, lightweight title fight on the line. Off they go. Jakub's looking for that takedown. We've got the body lock. Beautiful transition in there.
Fantastic scramble there.
Hasib Khan took the nice takedown there of his own. Looking to have heavy hits. The action is fast and furious. Hasib looking to break away. But I think a judo throw is coming from Jakub. As you said it, he pulls it off. He didn't capitalize, unfortunately. Don't know why he never did that.
It was good recovery by Hasib just then.
He done that before as well, got the takedown, he didn't jump on him as well. I'm not sure what Jakub is looking to do, just keep it standing, I suspect.
Keep him against the fence.
Lots of action here in the first round, and Jakub's obviously enjoying his grappling there. Hasib's using the cage very well there.
Another judo attempt there from Jakub.
Great reactions from Hasib to stay on his knees and get back up to his feet every time
Both
as
showing
well.
some really good skill here.
Hasib Khan has got Jakub clinched against the cage. Jakub seems to be breathing pretty heavy, as is Hasib Khan. Now the pace of this fight so far has been relentless. Big knee there by Jakub.
It's been up and down, so that's
Lovely
Lovely
takedown.
takedown. Lovely.
Switches tries to pass guard, but the Polish Experiment wise to that. Straight back up to his feet. Don't know what happened there. Okay.
Not sure what they're saying to each other there.
It's not. I don't know what quite happened. There seems to be a bit of a confusion. You know, it's not a. It is a fight they're both in.
They both seem to have about an equal amount of grappling experience.
Yep.
Jakub obviously favouring more of the judo hip tosses and stuff, but Hasib's definitely doing some lovely counters.
And he's very explosive as well. As soon as he's getting down, he's getting that straight
Nice takedown. Got the body lock, swept the foot. Looking to pass to Mount maybe. Hasib's got him in half guard. Shoulder pressure from the Polish experiment.
Hasib's doing a good job of stuffing the strikes there by holding him close. It looks like Jakub might unload. No, he won't.
Hasib's
looking
to sweep through. Maybe throw him over, take the back.
He's going for a banana split.
Yeah. Going for the banana split by the looks of it. Don't know how much pressure he's got on there.
There you go. This is Hasib's shot. He can pop out behind and take his back here from here.
That's a great submission attempt from Hasib Khan. You know, great work there. I'll tell you what, I mean, it would have been pretty hard to pull that banana split off because as a wrestler, these guys have got strong legs. They're not going to give it up that easy.
And you're opening yourself up for taking strikes as well because your whole side of your body's exposed.
Yeah.
I mean, great start to this lightweight battle.
I think that was a very close round there. I think definitely Jakub was the one who was going for the more judo hip tosses. Hasib some lovely counters, springing back up onto his knees, and great grappling exchange, definitely.
Who do you think? Who would you give that to, Isabel?
I think that was quite an even round, to be honest with you. With a couple of takedowns which Jakub has got, I mean, the judges probably give it to him there.
Right.
I think it's a bit close to tell right now. It could go either way.
Okay, we're into the second round here. Both fighters touch gloves. Hasib Khan goes for us. A kick, and he gets taken straight down by...
Amazing agility. Great
Fantastic
counter.
back and forth action going on here.
Jakub's looking for that body lock again. He's had success with that a few times now. Looking to take the back of Hasib.
Jakub really trying to take him down here. Hasib doing a brilliant job to get out against the cage.
Whenever you go for a takedown and someone shoves your head down like that, don't try and force it. You're just going to waste energy.
Yeah.
Just pop up, try something different.
This looks like a really exhausting battle between two really matched guys.
Yep. Hasib working the leg of Jakub.
Interesting, punching the leg there.
Oh, beautiful.
Fantastic takedown there by Hasib.
Yeah. That was, Jakub went for a judo throw himself and then just got turned, and Hasib
needs to...
Is that an armbar attempt he's going for from the bottom?
No, he's just trying to...
But this is where Hasib's been unable to maintain that.
He's looking for the arm.
Yeah.
He's certainly looking for the armbar.
Hasib's too far past now.
Yeah.
Hasib needs to get that weight down. He needs to get his hips down. Every time you don't get the hips down, that's what happens. The other guy recovers, gets back up onto his knees, and back up onto his feet again.
See, beautifully spun around to the back. Great pace. Big knee there by Hasib. What a fight.
This is a great fight.
I mean, some of the techniques on display are, awesome for this level as well.
I think Hasib Khan may have found his right weight category. Saying that he's just been taken down. He seems a lot better lightweight.
That was a nice takedown by Jakub there because he basically almost did a table on him. Hooked the leg behind. He's obviously had some sort of judo background.
That's right. I mean, he's throwing some amazing throws.
Wow, good lovely knee there from. He's in the half guard. He managed to throw a knee to Hasib's ribs. They must hurt. missed it.
Anything to score, you know, and then if that's doing the trick, so be it.
It's brilliant to see as well. Just trying different stuff. So you know,
Yeah, it's not often you get to see knees from
No.
from that position. That's obviously bothering us, so that's why he reached out for it just then.
Hasib's trying to get the underhook in and scoop Jakub. But, you know, another back and forth battle.
Again, I think this is too close to tell this time.
You've got a great matchup here. You know, the matchmakers at Blackbeard Fight Series are doing a great job. You know, each fighter who gets put forward for the title, you know, certainly has delivered. So we're into our third round now of this 5-round, 3-minute championship title for the lightweight title.
and you can tell both fighters. I mean, if any one of them makes a mistake, the other will capitalize straight away.
Yes.
So you can see both of them, the scrambles, etc.
They're active.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They're in good condition. They know what they're doing. And like you said, it's just been non-stop really. Great action. I expect to see the same again this round. Shah, if you were in either of these guys' corners, what would you advise at this moment?
Do you know what? I'll just tell them to keep going the way they are. You know, they're both very hard to tell against, and you know they're doing everything right. Zubair did a great analysis on exactly how the fight's going, and even in the third round now, look at that! Look at the pace. You know, they're still going forward. You know, Jakub a kick there. Sorry, a punch to the face, but carried on. You know, no problem.
This is for the title. They're not going to stop.
What you have to realise is these guys probably spar, full contact in their respective gyms. You can tell by the way they're checking their kicks and they're hitting each other. So, you know, on an occasional punch, they're used to it.
Jakub's reaching out to grapple there. That's not always a great idea.
Yeah. Jakub's caught the kick again from Hasib. Let's see what he can do with it.
Either cross face here, or we can. Can't
So Hasib needs to get his arm in and across Jakub's face so he can't get that leverage. And right now, at this point, he needs to shove Jakub's head down.
Hasib's doing well though to trying to keep a wide base, but unfortunately, it hasn't quite worked out for him.
Looks like Hasib will be able to. Oh, he's exposed to something's back. Nice, back to his feet again. Hasib now driving him up against cage.
You got to say Hasib's fought some really tough guys already, and he's consistent. And it's amazing to see, because again here he's up against a completely different type of fighter, and he's going toe to toe with him.
I don't know why Jakub just fell down there. As soon as Hasib, got that kick, he just went to the floor. I don't see if it's out of tiredness, but
it looks like he went. It looks like he tried to entice him in to try and go for a triangle, but he's a bit tired now, so he just couldn't move his legs up.
Yeah.
These kicks are bothering Jakub now. He's wincing a bit every time.
He seems tired. Jakub's breathing heavy.
Well spotted there, Foz. I think you're right. He doesn't like those leg kicks.
He's stopped checking them. He was checking them earlier.
The thing with Hasib is he keeps coming forward, and every time Jakub clinches or does something, he's very quick to capitalise. Nice takedown there by Jakub. Going up to side control. He's got the pressure on. Again, he's using those knees to the body to soften.
He's going for a Kimura here.
Kimura attempt, but Hasib's wise to that. He knows what's coming. Starting to pummel, stay off his back, doing all the right things.
Great movement there by Hasib. Back up onto his knees. Needs to just. He almost had it. He could have got back up onto his feet there.
And Jakub was glad he got him down, because he wasn't enjoying that exchange on the feet.
No. Jakub likes those knees. It's interesting. I've not seen many guys actually do that. Throw a knee from inside the half guard.
It seemed to be, bothering him. And
the thing is, what you have to realise is with these guys is, they can't punch to the face, they can't elbow like the pro MMA fighters do. So if they're doing something, and it's remember, it's a bone against his hip, it's gonna hurt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's right.
Okay.
Great comeback by Jakub in that round, I thought, because Hasib was really pushing the action.
Yeah, that was going. I think that was definitely going Hasib's way. I think that was actually Hasib's round, even though Jakub managed to get it at the end.
Yeah, he certainly was a more fresher fighter, pushing the pace. And you know, actually, saying that, you say Hasib might have took that round, but I'll be honest with you. I mean, in that last fight, the heavyweight title, I actually thought, you know, Musa Khan had actually taken that. You know, we kind of thought that, but unfortunately, it was the aggression that showed.
No. I think we thought Andreas did win that actually. Yeah, I mean Musa had a good last round, I think, but Andreas, yeah, I think he fully deserved that win. But going back to this fight, I think you know, an evenly poised.
It's been evenly matched so far, yeah, definitely. And I think I'm impressed by Hasib's conditioning. He's in great shape, you know.
He's fit. Listen, he's dropping a weight category, you know, and this is his second opportunity now at gold. You know, he failed in his first attempt at welterweight, and he looks a lot better at this weight, Zubair.
I agree. You know, that was a fantastic last fight with Shafkat as well, and he's continued here as well once again.
So we're into the championship rounds now. Round 4 of this 5-round scheduled fight.
Those kicks have been working for him, and I'm sure his corner has said unload a bit more.
You can see the welts on Jakub's, you know, left leg there.
Yeah, those kicks have certainly slowed him down.
Oh, great kick.
Fancy kick there.
Catches a kick, gets the takedown once again. He doesn't want to stay in there in case Jakub throws a triangle up. That's the danger they're in now, you know, when they get tired.
I see he wants it back. Yeah, he wants it back on the feet. He's getting the edge on the feet, definitely.
And he's recognised that he doesn't like his leg kicks, and he just wants to keep it standing.
And he knows, you know, Jakub is a grappler. He's heavy on top, so why take the risk?
Hey, countered the hip toss there with his own back take, wrestling move.
But it was Jakub again who comes out on top. Heavy hits there now by Jakub. Obviously physically tired. You know, he wants to just stay as seen as a dominant fighter. Referee Sam Amidi's telling Jakub or both fighters to work. The on belly to mount. Does Jakub go?
Yeah, this is going Jakub's way at the moment, this round.
It looks like he's going for a choke.
Going for a sort of
I mean, that probably works. Yeah, Ezekiel probably works a lot better with the gi than the no gi.
I mean, it's not impossible to get in a no gi, but
maybe if he was fresh, maybe.
Yeah.
But now that his arms are gassed.
Yeah, you can tell that Hasib's obviously tired as well, and he's not quite as explosive as he was before by getting out. And by keeping this lockdown, he's actually just keeping Jakub where Jakub wants to be.
I mean, this has been the tale of the last few rounds where Hasib is dominated, but then Jakub's come back with a takedown and then remained strong on the top position.
Yeah.
See, Hasib's tactic here is just to try and stifle Jakub, and that's all. In my opinion, I mean, okay, you'll stop damage, but you're also wasting time.
He's wasting time, but he's also probably looking for the stand-up. You know, if there's not enough action, your referee Sam will stand it up, and that's exactly where he wants to be.
I mean, he's losing the fight in that position. He needs to get out of there.
Yeah,
you know.
I wouldn't. You know, I don't think you should use the referee as a tactic in your own fight.
Yeah.
So it's on Hasib to get out of here and fight his way out. I think Jakub's just happy riding him and letting Hasib
precisely
do all the work.
Yep.
Okay, that's the end of another round.
Jakub's round.
Now, you know, interestingly, start of the round, it was actually Jakub who was getting very, very tired. You know, he seemed a very tired fighter. He was eating a lot of leg kicks, and then towards the latter end of the round, it was actually the red corner, Hasib Khan, who started looking like he was fading. You know, as soon as Jakub gets on top, the scrambles aren't there as much now. Yes, you know, we are in round 4. I'm sure both guys have trained for 5+ rounds, but this last round is probably going to be the penultimate round to sort of decide exactly which way this fight goes.
Both their corners are given, it seems like, the right advice. Jakub will probably be told, look, grapple, get on top again, that's your thing. If I was in Hasib's corner, I'd say striking, you're having better luck. But if you're going to grapple, you have to end up on top. Don't be underneath because you're too tired.
That's right. And precisely, and I think, Jakub's corner, we are going to be telling him just, take it to the ground and maintain that top position. And with Hasib, they're going to be looking to make sure he keeps it standing.
Yeah, so let's see how we fare now in this final bout of the BBFS Lightweight Championship. Off they go.
You can see Jakub's hunting for that. He's hunting for it. He's going forward for that grapple. He does not want to exchange, standing up.
Again, takes down Jakub.
Hasib has to be really cautious here now. He can't let Jakub somehow reverse him or anything. He needs to...
Armbar attempt here from Jakub for the bottom. He may have this.
Oh, he's tapped.
Wow.
Fantastic stuff there by Jakub.
I think...
It was a rapid armbar there for Zul. Fantastic. That was...
Yeah, like I said, Jakub, his corner recognised he's getting the advantage, grappling. He went in, he was reaching out. I don't always agree you should reach out, you should set it up and then take the guy down. But Hasib actually got the takedown. He ended up in his guard, but he let Jakub come out.
in the previous round, similar situation. Hasib got him down, but straight away disengaged. Here, he did not disengage straight away once he got the takedown, which gave Jakub that opportunity to because you could tell he was very active off his back.
Yeah, he was hunting for it.
Yeah.
He was definitely hunting for that armbar.
And it's instant as well. You saw Hasib just tap straight away.
Yeah, it was great. He cranked it on. He switched his hips very nicely. And the thing is, Zubair, this was a belly down armbar. And when it's a belly down armbar, it's not just like your hips in action. It's also the body weight thrusting the arm into the ground.
Tap straight away.
Yeah, it's a lot more pressure on the arm.
Hasib, what a competitor. He's a regular on BBFS, comes in, gives his all. But tonight, unfortunately, it wasn't his night. But Jakub, great performance. And he was, he took some devastating leg kicks, but, he came through it and, pulled off a fantastic submission.
Yes.
And that is the second submission of the night, I think.
I think that is probably the nicest submission we've seen this
far,
evening.
yeah.
Winner by armbar, a new lightweight champion, Jakub Maciej Kolterniak!
There you go, ladies and gentlemen, our new lightweight champion, Jakub
Please
Kolterniak.
put your hands together for the runner-up.
That was definitely a great fight, Zubair. I enjoyed watching that
That
one.
was fantastic. A lot of
Jakub,
high-level
can
skill
I have a
on
quick word,
display.
please? Yeah. Congratulations, Jakub. That was a great fight, back and forth battle. Hasib Khan, he's a tough customer, right?
He very much is, sir. Very strong. Very strong, I tell you, man.
Yeah. At one point, I'll be honest with you, we at the commentary team, we didn't know which way the fight was going to go. Was there anything about Hasib that really surprised you, apart from his, he was aggressive, he was coming forward. Was there anything that surprised you about him?
I really didn't expect him to have the level of cardio he does. I really much rate that. Very tough, man.
Excellent. Okay, you showed true grit. You looked like you were tiring down at the start of the fourth round. How tired were you?
Happy, because I went on a bender last night, but that's irrelevant.
Excellent stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your new Blackbeard Fight Series lightweight champion, Jakub. Also, please give it up for a worthy runner-up in Hasib Khan.